What up, gamers? You guys know I do like to dabble in them Chinese websites. Some might be scared of Temu. I live there, I dwell there. Wish, take my money. AliExpress, oh my gosh, now this is the trinity. You can just find the weirdest shit on these websites, and it is so hilarious to me what you can find. And the thing is like, generally people think, oh, these websites have weird crap, but they also have like garbage crap. That is actually not always the case. Sometimes this stuff is actually low-key good. We're gonna be opening some mysterious asbestos filled packages. Seriously, it absolutely reeks. I did tear into it already. I was a little too excited, kind of like a kid on Christmas when it arrived. I'll give you a little hint of the quality of the packaging. Yes, we've got Daryl, just some random numbers. And yeah, this is a Lego set to build him. Obviously not Lego, but Chinese Lego. But yeah, basically I was like trying to find some Brawl Stars, Supercell stuff on AliExpress, which is not easy to do. It's not really allowed, I don't think. They can't really brand it as Brawl Stars, Supercell. I think these are like buildable battle figures or some stupid crap like that. Anyway, when I was looking, I couldn't find anything. And then I just was like looking on Google, like searching those keywords, Lego Brawl Stars. And I found these, but they're being sold from some random website in Russia for like 30 bucks a pop or something crazy like that, plus like insane shipping. And I was like, I know without a shadow of a doubt that that is from AliExpress, but it is not on AliExpress right now for some reason. So Brawl Stars or somebody must have taken it down or whatever. Anyway, I waited patiently. They popped back up after a couple weeks or a month or something, and I bought 10 of them. They still were 10 bucks a piece, so not like free like some things on AliExpress basically feel, but pretty good deal still. I'm not too mad about it. I did get 10, but I think there's something like 30. So if this is exciting to you, we will open more. But I'll just maybe go through a couple of them. I don't really know the best way to do it. I think these are low-key gonna take a while to make. So holy crap, this bag is full. Oh, okay, well, oh my god. That is Saloon 8-bit, so that is amazing. I know there's some like skin ones and then just random ones. Like I said, I didn't get all of them, so we'll show off one more and then I'm gonna build one. I think it'd be cool to do time-lapse Leon. No way, I think his arm freaking moves. Like, that's totally like a ball joint there or something. Okay, and look at that zipper. Anyway, they low-key look pretty good on the packaging. So we'll have to build them and see. We're gonna start with my boy Daryl. I've never really opened a Lego set or anything like this, so I just don't really know if like yapping during the whole process is necessary. Probably not. Okay, so it's just one bag. It's not Lego. They're not gonna divide up by, you know, different types of pieces. These pieces are just absolutely minuscule. Hey, look, there's a ball joint right there. Let me let's look at a couple pieces up close. Oh wow, yeah. That is like a teeny Lego piece. Like, you think that this wouldn't take that long to build because it doesn't look that big, but with these tiny pieces, I don't know. This is not a small number of pieces, I'm sure, overall. I'll have to look on here. I mean, this one single piece of paper makes it look like it won't take that long, but we'll get going. We'll see. We'll see. This teeny piece is this right here, and it already took me a second to find it. I think that's going to be the trouble, is like locating all the pieces. Maybe a lot of them are just like the same pieces, but I don't know. I feel like I need to be making this with tweezers. These pieces, like, look, this, like, I walk around with an eye booger this big all day without even noticing. This is teeny. This is so tedious. They have to like hold together while I try to put this stupid piece on. Maybe I just need to like do them one at a time. Yeah, this is not Lego, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to take clips of, I don't know, different sections or something. Yeah, these pieces just, they kind of go together, but they don't like snap. You don't feel like they're gonna just stay by any means. Though I am feeling like all the different colors is making it not as hard to find pieces as I thought. Like even the little tiny speck pieces. And honestly, the instructions, not too shabby. I feel like it's pretty easy to understand. Granted, Lego instructions are never too hard, I don't think. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Huh? What the hell is this thing? This mass, I'm just supposed to like decipher which piece is what? You ever seen the memes that like Casey looks like a 1x1 Lego piece?
What do you mean bro's built like a 1x1 Lego piece? Yep, you're banned.
There you go. Okay, so I was getting kind of confused, like how to line things up. On these papers, it has like stab through points, like this nodule stabs to that or clicks to that nodule, so it's maybe not as bad as I thought. So this freaking back portion that's supposed to go right here, as illustrated on the instructions, you can see like the stab point is there and then there, so it just floats. It's simply connected to this piece. Oh, come on, man. But think about how sick this is gonna look on my desk when they're all done. And this is absolutely psychotic. Not only does this layer right here have this floating piece that has not yet been connected, this place also has one of these that is not going to be connected until the next layer. That means there's just 2 layers that don't connect yet. Who designed this? Jeez! And it looks like there's going to be some sort of hole in him. I wish I had like a piece of treasure, which actually be fitting because it's Daryl, pirate and whatnot. Alright, well, I just finished step 3 of 9, and well, it's probably taken me 30 minutes. Daryl's about to go bionicle now, and I just found out this is a level 2 brick building experience. I don't know if that's hard or if that's easy. I'm curious to see what these other sets are comparatively. Building about to get crazy with this though. Okay, you certainly can put treasure in there. This piece is absolutely bizarre. I don't know what it is. It looks like a spigot or something. Is Daryl supposed to be like a barrel of ale or something? Maybe that's what this is. Maybe he is supposed to be like beer or something. I should probably insert a picture of the back of him. That would make a lot of sense, but I've never noticed that. All right, this piece took it too far. You have to do this one, to then do this one, to then do this one, to then do this one, which then like creates a suspended effect on the side of his head. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I guess that's supposed to be part of his hat probably. It's just the weirdest building techniques. And you can kind of see he's starting to turn out. This is going to be a feather, which is going to look actually probably pretty cool. And then I think this white is going to supposed to be the skull on his hat, which is impressive they're even trying to do that. These little pieces are like daggers trying to push them in. It's like, ah. Okay, shoot. Skull looking kind of clean though. Yeah, but with that, that's step 8. So I really think I just have his arms left. This is actually crazy. I'm building him an elbow, I think. And it's not just going to be weird swivel arms. He's actually going to have full aiming abilities with his gun I'm about to build. I just finished his first arm/gun. Looks freaking insane. Like, even has his hand, like, gripping around it. That is actually psycho. Alrighty. Now we're going to put his arms on, assemble him. It literally is bionicle. I'm so worried I'm going to break him. Oh, that's pretty tight. It moves around a little bit. Gun time. Oh, well, I just broke his gun off. You can move his hand. It is not easy though. Now this side. Oh, yeah, geez. So you can move them, but it's probably not really so you can think around with them. And for this, there he is in the flesh. Lego Daryl. My fingers are in excruciating pain from pressing all those pieces together, but it doesn't look half bad. Actually, it looks really good, to be honest. I rather like it. They definitely sent some extra pieces, but
didn't end up needing any of them. I guess I wouldn't know if I needed them because I would have used them and then they wouldn't be here. Anyway.
Looks good. On to the next one. Due to the absolutely disgusting, vomit-inducing amount of time it took me to build Daryl alone, 1 of 10 of the figures that I have to build, I enlisted the best help that I could get. My family who feels bad for their 22-year-old brother/son who is making videos about stumble guys in his free time. Maybe they're a little bit worried about me, but that's on them, right? This is awesome. This is super cool. Anyway, here's their work. Here's Sprout, clearly. These vary in degree of difficulty and also how great they look. The amount of detail, though, in every single one is pretty freaking astounding. Like, Sprout here. Sorry. Oh, that's my disgusting blister from work. Anyway, I'll point with my thumb. This is the power button on Sprout. You can see his treads down there. It's really hard to see this, but there is actually the plant in there that the little Sprout comes out of. We got whatever this thing is on the back, and his claw just fell off. Nobody ever said they're sturdy. The clear on this one looks very cool. I like how it turned out. I built the Carl one. The minecart was not too hard, actually, but the head, it was just floating until like you built it all floating and then you attached it to him, and it was just super confusing. The pickaxe just is about to fall off constantly, but it does look pretty good. I don't know why they chose to do his head as purple because in game it's just silver, like the color of his minecart. The details, like the little hitch right here is a sweet detail. Headlight, these are the things that he like twists and turns to control the minecart. Pretty freaking sweet, to be honest. The minecart looks really good. The sizing on these characters is odd. Like I would assume Carl is the same size as Daryl, if not slightly smaller, but he's like twice the size in Lego figure for some reason. This is a great one. My brother did this, Mr. P. This one was also very difficult, lots of floating parts, but turned out great. I mean, little details like the little yellow on his hands is pretty cool. The bow looks good. The beak surprisingly turned out very well. The bell on the top of his head. Suitcase actually is a little bit mid compared to some of the things I've seen, but the zipper on the back with the little X looks spectacular. The best part about the Mr. P one though, it comes with the porter stand. Peak innovation. Kind of looks like the blue version of the red Angie bird. I have a couple more to show off, but I still do have to build a couple myself, so we'll do that now. Time to build Spite. This one seems a little bit easier. The instructions don't seem as large. They still all say level 2 on them, which is just not true. They're not all the same difficulty. What I found doing it with my family is once you get the base plate, like 2 pieces together, it just becomes so much easier, but it's kind of hard to visualize when it's like this. Also, like brown, gray, and black are really hard to see the lines in between unless you have like spectacular lighting. Like the sun needs to be blazing on this sheet of paper to be able to decipher what it means. Thankfully, I have pretty good lighting at this table. Alright, that's step 2. Alright, so my video stopped recording. I'm not sure exactly where, but yeah, it's step 7. I just finished his feet. A whole body's done. I'm about to do his arms. Alright, and just like that, I finished Surge. Yeah, he was pretty difficult, I'd say. Maybe slightly easier than I expected. This, the peener falling off constantly, very tedious, along with these V's. It's been annoying. Figure looks pretty good, I'd say. I do like all the colors. I think having more colors makes it more fun to build. He also is one of the few that has legs that fall off randomly. No. What I was trying to say was that he has legs that can move. They have the ball joint. Most of the legs are stationary on these guys. Actually, he might be the only one. I'll have to double check that. But figure looks good. Love the details. The clear back here is cool. The glasses look great. Overall, I'm gonna say figures are turning out better than I had expected. In the pictures, they look good, I'd think, but kind of odd. They turned out better than that. His fingers do look weird. Like if you look really closely, a lot of things look off. I had to add this piece down here to his fingers because his fingers kept falling off. I don't know. I did some editing along the way. I feel pretty loved by whatever factory worker had to design these because both Surge and Carl are 2 of my 3 mains. Comment below what you think my third is. I think I've mentioned it before, but I don't know if you guys remember. Good news is all of them are done now. So I'm going to just go through the rest of them. My mom made Bull. she could pick anyone that she wanted to, and she picked Bull, so that's kind of legendary. The nose ring looks a little weird, but that's the best they could do. His hair looks pretty sweet. It's one of the only characters that actually has like a smoothed out portion, and I think it looks really good with the hair. If the hair had like all the studs, might look stupid. The skull on the jacket looks great. Boy's wearing some heat for sure. He's also got some, those are spurs, right? I think that's what they're called. The shape of his body didn't come together as well as some of the other guys, but still turned out good, I'd say. Does Bull actually have like a triple barrel shotgun? I thought it was double, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. This one is so random because it's a skin. It's not just 8-bit, but it's Saloon 8-bit, which is a fantastic Power League skin, very exclusive. I wish that I had it, but I do not. Figure looks insane though. I've never wanted to tickle the ivories so badly as I do 8-bits. He's also the only character that has like a detachable piece. This beer bottle is supposed to go on the top of his head, but because of the way you build it, it's like reversed and it just falls off. It doesn't actually connect. That is what he looks like in game. Also, this piece goes on the back of him. It doesn't stay whatsoever. I think it's supposed to be some sort of flag or something. Anyway, my brother did this one. Probably one of my favorites and probably one of the heaviest. All right, here's Sneaky Peeping Tom Leon. Again, the attention to detail on these figures is actually surprising. Like, check this out. This is supposed to be his lollipop, right? Oh, before I pull it off, does anybody know the color of Leon's lollipop? Because they know that. The people in China know that. That's right. It's pink. Could have just been red or whatever, but that's actually the color of his lollipop, and even though you cannot see it when the stick is in, at least not very well, it's pink. Cool attention to detail. Also, the zipper is pretty cool, not gonna lie. Hood looks pretty three-dimensional. He's throwing one of his daggers. The tail is incredibly precarious, and I don't remember it looking like that, but since he's wearing like a chameleon hoodie, makes sense. He just reminds me of like those kids that have like the monkey backpacks. You know what I'm talking about? So their parents can walk them like a dog. And finally, we have Poco. His face looks incredible. The hat looks so good. The detail is just crazy. The bow tie, hands look great. Guitar is sick. He doesn't actually hold the guitar. You're just supposed to like kind of place it on the ground and lean it against him like that, which still looks good. My wife did this one, and I don't know what she did, but his feet are offset, and I can't really figure out how to make them not offset, but he does still stand, so I don't care. And I've actually probably been building these things for 10 hours. So I'm getting tired of it. It's been fun, especially when I've not been filming it, but filming it like aches, hurts my back. I feel like I'm in some sort of labor camp, some sick, deranged labor camp. As far as difficulties are going, they all had the same 2-block difficulty. I'm going to go through and rate them myself because I think that's inaccurate. I'll do 1 out of 3. Poco was a 3. Guy was tough. Saloon was a 2. His base was a little tough. Once you got him going, it wasn't that bad. Leon was a 1. Couple minor difficult parts, but overall really easy. Bull was a 2. He had some weird overhang parts, and every character that had a lot of black, impossible to read the instructions. I didn't actually build Mr. P, but my brother did struggle a lot with him, so I'm gonna say he's a 3, but also my brother could just be dummy brain, and this could be a 1, I don't know. Porter was a 10 though. I would say Surge was like a 2.5. Like, he was on the harder side, but then again, he wasn't that bad. I don't know. 2.5 feels right. Daryl was definitely a 2. I don't think he was actually that horrible, but him being the first one I built, he felt horrible. But once I got the hang of it, I don't think he actually was that bad. I just didn't get it. Spike was a 1. Super easy, actually. Very, very easy. Sprout was also a 1. All the characters that are 1s, once you got their base started, they just weren't hard anymore. That's how Sprout was. And this ugly bastard was 100% a 3, if not a 4. He was so hard, like double the difficulty of any other ones that I built. I could not comprehend how hard he was. His head just didn't make sense building it, and it didn't attach until like certain points, and it was just really annoying. So, plus like the gray and the brown was equally as bad as the black to read, so I don't know. And then I hate that his face is purple. It just doesn't make sense. Like, they got so many details right with these sets. They got all the colors really, really accurate, but then they made Carl's face purple. Who the hell knows why? Alrighty guys, that's the lineup. It cost me about $10 a piece plus some shipping, so I think it ended up being like $130 for all of them. If you like this, I will buy the other 20. I really want to do a giveaway of these things because I feel like they're pretty unique and I already maybe has access to get them. So for every 1,000 likes this video gets, the next one of it that I do, I'll give away one for free. An unassembled set. You kind of have to live through the pain of assembling it to appreciate how they look. Anyway, gamers, see ya!